Hey YouTube family, Rodney Jones defending the faith here. I hope everybody's doing good. Hey, with this national pandemic going on, I'm seeing a lot of people talk about God's judgment coming down on us and that the rapture is coming soon, that we'll be out of here any minute now. I kind of want to ask what does that actually mean when you say that? Because this stuff I've heard all my life. That year 2000 was the end. I've heard, different viruses was the end. Um, I know they were predicting in the world when the disciples were here still, thinking he was going to come back during their time, the 1600s. There was people predicting dates. I haven't heard anybody predict dates or anything like that. I'm not calling anybody out on that. Because none of us know. Only the Father knows. So I know you wouldn't predict dates, but I just want to see your reasoning behind it. What do you mean getting ready to fly now or rapture's imminent? I don't feel that in my spirit. Maybe I'm different. I don't have dreams about rapture. Sometimes I hear about people saying they've had rapture dreams, and I'm like, what are they taking in their mind? That they're having dreams. I'm a guy that don't dream at all anymore. It's weird. So I used to dream before I was saved. But when I came back, I walked away for a while. I came back, but I was having bad dreams. But I don't dream at all anymore. Not that I can remember. So I hear rapture dreams, and I believe in a rapture. I believe in a pre-trib rapture. I can discuss that with anybody. I've been in discussion with people that don't believe in the pre-trib. They don't believe in mid-trib or no rapture at all because it doesn't say it in the Bible. Rapture is definitely in the Bible. You just got to read between the lines. Um, we know that's going to happen, but I mean, I don't try to say that it's not true. It can happen at any minute. It will happen, at a blink of an eye, and we won't even know it. But I know in Acts, I think it's Acts chapter 1, 10 and 11, the disciples were staring up at the sky, and then two men stood next to them and were dressed in white and asked them, "Why are you staring at the sky? The Jesus that left you will come back in the same way that he left. Why are you staring at the sky?" Then I get into the Great Commission. I think it's chapter 28 of Matthew. At the end of the chapter, um, the Great Commission talks about going and making disciples. So when we talk about the raptures imminent, are we trying to scare people to become believers? This is why I'm just asking a question. Or should we just be going and doing the work, making disciples, like he said in the Great Commission, go make disciples? Um, I mean, I don't know if the rapture is going to happen any minute. It can happen in 2050. I don't know. I don't. That's not what I worry about. I don't try to. I know. I used to hear revival preachers saying you're going to hell if you don't do this or that, and I've heard people say we need a good old fashioned revival, and I just don't think Jesus would come and preach like that. I think he would just preach love because he is love. If I'm talking a lot about rapture, I just feel, I mean, I know it's going to be a glorious day when we get there. We all want to get there. But sometimes I feel like I'm being, I don't know, prideful about, hey, I want to go. Um, I feel like I'm not worried about the ones that have not been called yet, that haven't been shared the gospel. But I guess I know that, God, he has to draw them, but we're supposed to do the work. So I think there's a lot of work to be done because I believe there's many more out here that need to hear the word, and God is waiting. I walked away when I was like 15 years old and didn't come back until 2009. He waited on me. I believe he's still waiting on others. So I'm just asking a question, not to call anybody out. I don't want to belittle anybody. I believe in a rapture. I just don't like saying it's going to happen any minute now. Yes, we are close. I do believe we are close, but that could be maybe 50 years down the road. I don't know. I might not be here when it happens. The world's getting scary. I mean, There's groups that just would rather do away with the whole family. They would rather us all just pick our gender and break up the family. Where I think we get, if you don't have family, who do you depend on? You're going to kind of depend on the government. So should have said that, but it's what I believe. So we see it breaking down. So yeah, I think God's going to come back soon. Every day is closer, right? I mean, even since 2000 and ever since my life of 52 years, almost 53, in the next couple months, we're closer every day. So I don't know God's time though. So I just want to ask the question, why do you speak a lot of rapture stuff, or what do you think's in those dreams? Are you showing the love of Christ instead of just talking about the rapture? Are you trying to scare people into heaven? I don't know. It's just a question, no condemnation from me. I just want to know what your thoughts on it and why it spoke about. I'm seeing a lot of end time stuff, and that stuff. Some of it is really good stuff, and some of it just rubs me the wrong way, because I'm like, show the love of Christ. Are we trying to scare people instead with the rapture stuff? So that's just me. My spirit doesn't feel it's coming anytime, like right away. I've talked to people like, I believe that Donald Trump was put in place for a reason, and I think he's going to serve a second term. And I'm not a conspiracy guy, but I'm like, you're talking about the trumpet blast when he calls us up. I mean, Donald Trump is very loud. Is he the trumpet? I don't know. Yeah, you can call me conspiracy there. So I just get a good laugh at that. But I'm thinking, man, is he our last president? I know some of you might agree he is our last president, and he's the president right now. So if you're talking rapture intimate, so it's going to happen in a flash. He'll come like a thief in the night, probably when we're least expecting it. So if we're expecting it, he's probably, I don't know. It's his time. It's not ours, right, brothers and sisters? So it's all him. So, hey, God bless y'all. I love y'all. Just, hey, leave me a comment. Just let me know. It's all out of love. I love y'all, and I love speaking with you. Enjoy your week. God bless.